Your call.
How are you, Pascal?
I'm fine. FCBD code. Wow. And you know, you're not down under, we're flat earth. So we're all one country now, one nation. And thank you for your time, and your work is brilliant. Very important work that you're doing. You're a decoder. Can you explain maybe what you want to share with the public in America,
Okay,
in the United States Republic, and all the world, our world, uh,
sure.
on our divine earth? So please go ahead.
What I want to share is in this movement, in this truth movement, there's been a network of infiltrators, and it's time that they got exposed,
Yep.
especially some major players. What they've been doing is they've come in here in the guise of patriots, okay, and they've gained people's trust, and they've abused it. And they're also spreading messages of division. They couldn't do it in, let's put it, the 3D realm,
Yeah.
but they're doing it now. They're doing it because this is their last hurrah, right? And I'm onto it. I know who the players are. I've identified, because I call them the multi-channel network of infiltrators, MCNI. Their model, I'm going to reveal their model. I'm going to reveal who's on the top tier.
Wonderful. We need that.
It's time, Pascal.
Because we're going
It's
after
time.
them now, and we'll execute them. So please go ahead.
Right. On the top tier, we've got from the left, and then we've got the right. The top tier, we've got a gentleman. I don't call him a gentleman. I think he's evil. His name is Jim Stewartson, and he's in Los Angeles. On the other side, we've got Mike Gill.
Oh.
Mike Gill is playing it from the right. And then under them, they've got all these tentacles, left and right, but then they've got ones that are blurring the lines in between. They've created too much confusion. What they've done is they're spreading a narrative about General Flynn, that General Flynn is evil, that he's going against President Trump, and that he wants to take over the commander-in-chief role. Can you believe this shit, Pascal? Right? It's ridiculous, I know. It is. But this is exactly what they've done. I mean, they couldn't succeed. You know what happened in the real world, so to speak, or in the 3D world, because this is real.
Yeah.
They're playing with people's lives.
Yeah.
People are, they're preying on the vulnerable.
Yes.
They're preying on the weak-minded.
Yes.
Well, enough's enough.
Exactly.
Enough is enough. And we're going after them. And they're going to be exposed.
Well,
and the jig is up.
Yes, yes, it is. Very much so. Wow, great news. Let me tell you this. Anybody on our divine earth that is going against the current ongoing global defense war operation that is still halfway covert, coming now up since May Day 1, 1st of May, sorry to say that, especially with helicopters. You see here the 160th, the Night Stalkers. The motto is, I think, death comes at night time for the bad and sick people. They go in without warning. They land on your main street, downtown, high street, highway, fuel station, hotel lobby. They come in, bang, or take you out. Those are just the helicopters. At the Space Force, I published a little video, TR-3Bs. We use them. Of course, they're our spacecraft. They're super fast anti-gravity vehicles, but we'll come to that later. Now, your work is very important because we got to set the record straight with the divine human species out there. And then many people are confused. Yes, they are. Because the COVID psyops and then those infiltrated people, anyone that talks bad on social media, any post on Twitter, WhatsApp, Telegram, you name it, that is insulting, defaming the commander-in-chief, the current wartime president, my commander-in-chief, Donald J. Trump of the United States military, or any other military commander that is insulting, defaming a military personnel of any of our Earth Alliance, and there are over 30 of them, including the Swiss military and the Australian Special Forces, Australian military, Air Force, you name it. Anyone who defames military personnel, be that a soldier or a general or at worst, commander-in-chief, is in violation of Title 50, USC 3059. And also treason, that's Title 18, USC 2381. Be very clear, this is treason against the United States during wartime, favoring the enemy. And just to inform you all out there, bad and sick people, all your posts and emails that you have written and published against maybe Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump or General Flynn, the commander of Operation Storm that is surfacing now, make no mistake, or any other good people out there related to the military, we have your all on records. All is on record. The US Space Force is not just in space, so to say. And space is not Tabasco. Space is up there. And air, land, sea, subsea. We, right now, control all military communications and lines and data signals, and Decoder can confirm this. But also we monitor, and we have a special department called Cyber Ops, and they work with all other intelligence agencies, not just the NSA, which is very, 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 very wonderfully powerful. We're not doing this to spy on the people. This time it's the other way around. We use it to hunt down and kill, execute Nazi, Jews, Freemasons, and traitors. And of course, pedocriminals. We have them all on record, their messages. And I want to repeat this, and then I finish my talk and I hand over to you. Anyone that is insulting, defaming, including me, because I'm part of the US Space Force as an irregular force, anybody that is insulting a military personnel is committing treason and favoring the enemy during wartime. You'll be severely punished. I repeat that, severely punished. And if you think you can escape, you can't. No one can hide from us. Our light obliterates darkness. Always. We are the guardians of humanity. Over to you, sir. I just want to make this point clear. Let's hang this guild. Mike Guild is this traitor. What can you tell us about him, please?
Sure. He's got a history of basically a multi-millionaire. He used to race horses and he used to kill them. He used to drug them and kill the bastards. Poor things, right? But then what he used to do, he's got a history. And it's all been documented, all the facts, evidence, and research. I've got it all, right? That he has manipulated financial documentation in the past. He's paid $425,000 fine. It's all on court documents. It's all there.
Yep.
What he's done is that he's created this thing called the Pandora's Papers, which we all know that he didn't do. And we got the facts of that as well.
Yeah.
Now, he's going around claiming that he's the patriot. He's going to save America, he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And then he goes around bad-mouthing our commander-in-chief. Not only General Flynn, he calls us part of the Flynn network, but he says that President Trump, our commander-in-chief, has taken a deal.
Oh, really?
In other words, he is compromised. This is the shit that he's going around spreading, and the weak-minded are eating this rubbish up.
Yeah.
So, Pascal, you can understand my passion about revealing.
I can feel that. The vibrations are coming through. You're defending the children and the people. I can feel that.
Yes.
And you know what? Hey, just to be clear, people who call General Flynn a pedophile, that's a suicidal statement. You're dead. Boom, you're finished. He's anything but that. In fact, he's protecting the children since years. And just to be clear, General Flynn, Julian Assange, yes, hero. He's not in prison. I told that to your colleague, my comrade, Lieutenant Colonel Bossy of the Australian Special Forces. They saved your life. We would not be talking now if it were not for General Flynn, the US military intelligence, the Space Force, and, I have to say it, Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. Because they made a counter coup to prevent that the criminal, satanic Hillary Clinton, Clinton Foundation, Bill Clinton, Obama, all those satanists which are dead already, boom, were able to steal the presidential election and President-elect Trump, and they made a coup, and they made a counter coup. They wanted to roll us and kill us with the real COVID bioweapon, the strong one, already in 2017, 18. We would not be speaking now. They would have wiped out our divine human species. Well, they fucked it up because thanks to brave men like, I'm going to say it now, General Flynn, Michael T. Flynn, brilliant man. And there's a man of honor, of bravery, courage, and you know what? Wisdom. I think it's a master's degree in the art of war of Sun Tzu. So get a master's degree on that. Yeah. Deception is part of our warfare, but the good deception, not to fool the people. We tell you the truth. And love and light equals to truth. That is now the frequency on earth. It's God's frequency. And I will repeat Kennedy, JFK, where we go one, we go all. Please go ahead, sir, the decoder. What else can you share? Money laundering, anything with the Clinton Foundation? What is there any links with that?
Yeah, sure. I've been doing my deep dive in the Clinton Foundation. Don't you worry about that.
Yes.
Now, this is what I'm going to reveal to you right now, Pascal, is true, and I can back this all up.
Yep.
Now, the churches, as you know, are involved in this mess. People are only looking at the Vatican. No. I just want to say, you know, that there are the Orthodox Church. And did you know I did a deep dive on the Orthodox Church, and the donations go to a place called the Hellenic Initiative, right? Hellenic means Greek. My background is Greek.
Yep.
Right? So obviously I did a dive in my church to see where their money's going to.
Not the Russian Orthodoxy. You have to be separating that, please.
The Greek Orthodox Church.
Yes.
As you know, they're also connected to a HEPA.
Yes.
Which a HEPA is Freemasonry.
Yes.
As well. All right. Now, I did a dive. And did you know the donations that people supposedly give this, the church, goes to the Hellenic Initiative? Who is the president of the Hellenic Initiative? Who was?
I don't know.
Bill Clinton.
He's very Greek, right?
People were thinking they were doing good and giving money to the church. And that was going over there for their nefarious projects. And where do you think that went? That went straight to the Clinton Foundation, didn't it?
Yeah. Pedophiles, pedocriminals, satanists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're all involved in this whole shitfest, put it that way. And I'm calling them all out. I don't give a damn.
Good. And please, after this call, send me the links because you have proof, right? And that's good.
Yes.
I will put the links into my show notes. And, funny enough, my Rumble videos, they're going up into the 100,000s in a few days. Smells like truth, huh? Yeah. So we are doing this for the people, not for us, right? We couldn't care. I couldn't give a fuck about likes or viewpoints.
Yes.
Me not.
I don't give a shit about, these numbers. No. It's about quality.
Yes, truth. And it's called simple disclosure. Disclosure is formally secret information made public. That's what we're doing. We are declassified. In other words, we are allowed to do these. Two things, please. We have published my email address at the spaceforce.center. And some dude said, hey, why don't you have .com? And well, I've got .center. Try to go who is IP locate decoder. It's all redacted. I didn't redact this. You can't find the address, can you? But if you go to spaceforce.com, which is also us, you find the owner of the domain. Easy. Somewhere in Nevada, I think. And .mil is .mil. We have several. But here's this. We have spent hundreds of billions of dollars, President Trump has, current wartime president. When he officialized the SSP, the Secret Space Program 1947, the watch year is 1947. The year where the Space Force really got initiated. Wouldn't you believe if we spend over 200 or 300 or 400 billion dollars to officialize the Space Force? I mean, the SSP and all the work that's going on right now financing this worldwide, don't you think we buy another .center we would buy for $9.99.org? Or, yeah. Anyway, I got .center. Live with it. Get over it. That means this is military line. And we really thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your wonderful comments. There's some idiots, but that's fine. It's a military line, always on record. I'd like to discourage you to send, because I'm running this, we're running this, and I answer those that are urgent. And there's no arrogance on our part. We just can't answer all the emails. Please understand that. But, and here's the but, if you have concrete evidence, not Harry said Peter, and then, Larry said and said that guy's a Freemason and doing children's stuff. No, we need concrete names of Freemasons. We're going after them right now. See the helicopters all day long worldwide. We capture them, execute them, especially the higher grade Freemasons, the innocent ones on the lower grades. I think they made a mistake and they realize that now. But I think from the 18th grade up to the 33rd or 32nd, those are bad and sick people that worship Baal, Israel, and all that shit, which is removed. So please, it is not a hotline. It's not a hotline. This is my email address. But I mean, if somebody really wants to share stuff, you can do this. And but also, please go directly to the Inspector General, and you find that very simple. Inspector General of the U.S. Air Force, the GIG Corps officers, military justice, in other words. I will publish that email address in the show notes, and please use that to report your evidence, your names, list of names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses. Because we protect the children, and that's maybe the first call of this war, because they are innocent and helpless. What can a baby do? An 8-year-old girl or boy do? They're completely exposed to these satanic beasts. They're not human beings, by the way. We'll come to that later, another show maybe. This was to call out Matt Gill. You're finished, you're executed, you're on the run, we know where you are, and you're finished. You have insulted General Flynn, you have insulted, defamed our commander-in-chief, and many others. You're finished. You're just another Nazi, National Zionist, a Jew, who made money on other people's pockets, and you've been rigging the system. You're finished. We obliterate darkness, and I thank FCB Decode. FCB, anything you want to add to this wonderful, punch against those bad and sick people? Please, the floor is yours. Speak up.
I'm coming for you. Do you see right behind me what's going on? This is General Flynn's retribution. This is coming for you very soon. And I'm going to bring the pain. And I've got all the facts, evidence, and receipts. And then, you know what, Pascal? It's up to everyone to make the decision.
Yes.
At the end of the day, everyone's got to make their own choices.
Yes.
So when they've got all the facts, evidence, and receipts, are they going to still follow them with their bread and circus? Are you still going to follow this multi-channel network of infiltrators? And we all know who they are. I'll expose every one of them because there's a shitload of them, all right? And then it's up to you to make the right call. But be very careful because, as Pascal said, you're being watched. Yes. And you're being watched by Space Force.
Yes.
Thank you, Pascal.
Well, thank you for all the work you're doing. Get some rest now. And again, Australians, you're not down under. You're with us, and we're flat earth, but that will be communicated a bit later to you. Thank you so much. God bless you. And let's quote JFK, please, if I may. Things don't happen, but we make things happening. I paraphrased it now a bit. Let's live to his motto, and then you understand everything else. Where we go one, we go all. And we really mean it. And retribution of General Flynn is not just his retribution. Retribution of Operation Storm is in the name of all our divine humanity, divine animals, and don't forget the plants. God of human soul. God bless you.
Let every nation know,
thank you,
whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
What you have done to the global
humanity, to the divine human species, to us, is beyond biblical. Rest assured, our retribution response to your crimes is a multiple beyond biblical. I repeat the words of the current wartime President and Commander-in-Chief of the United States, Donald J. Trump. He said, in America, we do not worship government, we worship God. And I can tell you, we all worship God, and you will be shown where God resides.